Every year, the brightest minds in dental practice ownership gather at MGE for growth, learning, and celebration. In 2025, Blumberg Digital was proud to be a featured vendor. Here's the journey. From across the country, practice owners, managers, and teams arrived in full force. The energy in the air was unmistakable. As a featured vendor this year, Blumberg Digital had the privilege of standing shoulder to shoulder with the most visionary practice owners in the country. And what we experienced over 4 days in St. Pete was nothing short of extraordinary. So, in this recap, we're not just reviewing what happened. We're sharing the exact strategies, leadership principles, and future trends that are shaping the next decade in dentistry, and how you can apply them in your practice starting today. Over 4 days, we connected in person with practice owners, team leaders, and industry partners to exchange insights, learn from top performers, and share what's ahead for dentistry and for the future of private practice. In this recap, we're bringing you the key takeaways from the event, as well as lessons from some of the country's highest producing practices. Whether you attended or are just catching up, we hope this leaves you informed, inspired, and ready to take your next step forward. We came ready. From fresh swag to practical branded resources, the Blumberg Digital booth quickly became a favorite stop. But it wasn't just about the gear. It was about starting conversations that matter.
Oh, I need one of these.
Oh, this is gonna be nice. Oh, wow. Wow.
No, that's
Extra.
Oh, great. Thank you guys.
That's cute.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
I love stuff like this.
Oh, I love notebooks.
I used the one from last year.
Woo! It's a nice one, right? I like it.
Wow.
Whoa! This is awesome! I love it! Oh, I love it! You guys always give me that stuff. Ooh.
You love it?
Yes.
And it's only for you. You don't have to share it with anyone.
I won't share this. Here we go. Oh boy. Here we go. This is big time.
Well deserved, well earned.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome to the club.
The core of MGE is transformation through knowledge. Industry leaders delivered insights, tools, and strategies that attendees could apply right away. For Blumberg Digital, it was a chance to connect those ideas to practice growth through smart marketing.
Blumberg Digital is our only source of marketing. So if you want your phones to ring, scan this QR code and sign up.
Happy. Our patients go in every day. I mean, we've got over 1,200 Google reviews. It was 4 when we took over the practice.
Enjoy that I have a team that I can rely on.
What does it look like when the right partnership delivers real results? We asked our clients to share their experiences. Their success stories are the true measure of what we do and why we do it.
I have learned so much from each and every one of the team members at Blumberg Digital. And one of the biggest things is that they're all tech trained, so they speak the same language. That's the biggest thing. We don't have much knowledge about marketing and how everything works, but the team, since they know the tech, they work with MGE, so everything is all aligned, amalgamation. So that makes the biggest difference, that they understand our language, how the leads have to be followed up, and ARC built. So that's, I think, to me, is the biggest value. They're very approachable, they hold your hand, and if I have any question, I can text, I can email, I get the reply very, very quickly, and they're able to answer all the questions and in your language. So that's the beautiful part of it. One of the marketing advice that I would give is, what I have learned from that, and I'm still learning, is that be out there on every channel. Like, that was my thing that I knew it, but it wasn't really engraved in me. But I'm a lot more certain on it that, it's not just the website, it's not just your Facebook page, it's not just one thing, but you want to be everywhere. So that's what we are trying to do as well too, that, okay, be everywhere. So that is my advice. And, obviously, if you need help, talk to these guys. They know what to do.
Our experience with Blumberg Digital has been phenomenal. They are such a great group of people to work with. They're always very responsive. They're always trying to help us improve, giving us great advice. We know we can call them anytime, day or night, and they're going to be right there to help us with whatever it is we're questioning. Their accessibility is what makes Blumberg Digital, I would say, different from other marketing companies. Again, it just goes back to that, it doesn't matter what's going on. I can reach out to any of them, and get a quick response and answer to my questions. And they're there to help train my team. It kind of takes that off my plate, and I know that my team's getting amazing training. I would say probably the biggest thing is the training on how to do videos is one of the biggest wins we've had with Blumberg Digital. The other thing too is just with some of our Google ads and things like that, we're getting good, high quality patients that want the care, and maybe they don't have a lot of money, but they figure out how to get the care needed, get done what they needed. So yeah, that's huge. If you're looking for a marketing company, but you're really not sure who to go with, don't question it. Go with Blumberg Digital.
Our experience with Blumberg Digital has been nothing short of amazing. We utilize many of the services that they offer, and from start to finish, the onboarding and the follow-up through the process, Blumberg has been with us every step of the way to make sure that we've been very successful in all of their services. It is more of a family feel. Anything that we need, whether it's day, night, questions, anything that we need at all from Blumberg, their team has been there for us 100% to make sure that we understand and we're getting the best out of our services. It's not something you sign up and you give them money and you don't hear from them again. We're constantly scheduling meetings and just doing check-ins to make sure that everything that we've signed up for, we're getting a result from. We always have a lot of good results with the Blumberg Digital Reactivation Program. It helps us reach out to our patients that haven't been with us for a while. Instead of someone having to do 150 cold calls, Blumberg Digital does their mass texts, mass emails, and we're able to recapture so many of our lost patients just due to all of the help that we get from Blumberg Digital. Whatever Blumberg Digital tells you to do it. And if you have the capability to hire a marketing director for your office, that has been a game changer for us. It's someone who can jump in there quickly and get those patient testimonials. They get pictures and video of our flow through the day and just kind of keep us on the cutting edge of what's going on social media. So whatever they tell you to do, follow the advice and you're going to have great success.
Actually, I signed up with Blumberg Digital in December, and so far it's been phenomenal. I signed up for 2 platforms. I signed up for the reactivation and the Google ads. I've gotten great results. In the 20 years I've owned the practice, I've never had such great results. I have 33 new patients, 30 reactivations, which never happens when I have my staff do it. So it was very interesting how a company can actually make this work, like on a monthly basis, and communicating with the office and telling us how well we're doing, what we can change, which is really great. I've never had that done with other companies. We've expanded on new patients, like quadrupled actually. I used to get maybe 8, 10. At one point we were getting 6 It was crazy no matter how much marketing we did. I just never thought a company can kind of take it over and do better than my staff, which I don't know why I thought that. I want to be honest, really, I think Blumberg Digital is the first company that I've interacted with that's really done well for my office in the 20 years I've owned the practice. I think they're great at keeping things really simple and being able to get the actual work done, which means getting our new patients, getting our reactivations. I haven't experienced that in the 20 years of practice with any other company, so I highly recommend that.
Blumberg Digital is amazing. Anytime I have a question, they're there with the answers and the help anytime we need it. They also give us a lot of pointers of things that we haven't even thought of and call us out when we're not returning phone calls and stuff. The personalized service for sure. Just the one-on-one meetings every month and the discussion of stats, where we stand, how we can improve what we need to do in office ourselves. I think one particular win is having someone help us with reviews and say, we need more, you're doing great, you're doing great. It keeps our game going to get more reviews. My advice would be to get Blumberg, at least have them assess what you already have going and see where the improvements can be made. The personalized service that they offer is second to none. You'll be more than happy with them.
My experience with Blumberg Digital has been great. We started working with them almost 6 years ago, back in 2019. What makes Blumberg Digital different from other marketing companies is definitely their one-on-one communication. They touch base with us at least once a month, and then weekly they send us updates on webinars. They're great at being up to date on everything. They're top-notch in the marketing area. I would like to share a recent win with Blumberg Digital. I had a new patient the other day and I asked him, do you mind me asking, how did you find us? And he said, yeah, I just typed dentist near me and you guys popped up. I'm having trouble getting with the wellness center here at the university. So they were just like giving trouble scheduling. And I said, let me just go find a dentist near me, and you guys popped up. A tip I learned recently about marketing is not to make it all about you, but also make sure that you recognize others and share that in social media. I learned that yesterday.
And you did. I love
See, I'm paying attention.
Yeah, you are paying attention, doctor.
My experience with Blumberg Digital has been great. They've been helping us with a lot of different things in the practice. They give us support on our website, help with kind of organic search, things along those lines, and really just trying to get our Google profile really up to where it should be. What makes Blumberg different from just other digital marketing companies that we've worked with in the past has been a personalized touch. I think they've got a number of different programs available depending on what your particular needs are, and you can kind of start throttle up or down based off of those particular needs. The other thing that I can think of is just a personalized touch when it comes to response times. Everyone's always very personable. They're out there trying to help you as a client. They're not just trying to sell you on a product. I can think of a recent win that was a really big deal for us in the practice. It started as something with Blumberg, but then obviously needed to translate into the office. We had our largest case ever sell. It was from an organic search patient. We recently sold an $80,000 treatment on a full mouth case from someone that came to us through our website, and it was all due to having those rankings in the website set with Blumberg. If I had to give a marketing tip or trick, it really has to do with PR as well as marketing. Is to just not be shy. You need to be okay asking for reviews. You need to be okay celebrating your wins. You need to be okay promoting the successes you've had, not only in the practice, but also in the community. A lot of people just want to do good for the sake of doing good, but other people should know about all the great things that you're doing.
We've been with Blumberg Digital, gosh, I can't even remember. It's been that long, Amy, maybe 4 years? I think 4 years. I think we've been with Blumberg Digital about 4 years. Blumberg Digital has been actually probably a key part of who we are as a practice. We started expanding and we started working with you guys I think right lock and step when we started really expanding our office. One of the things that attracted me to this company right away was the personal effort. Like I always could have someone to call right at the top. I always had someone that could help coordinate between the different aspects of marketing because there's so many streams that you can do, this, that, and the other. And so it was always someone who could answer a question, help me coordinate my campaigns, and make it really enjoyable. Plus, I think my favorite part about working with Blumberg is I love all the people there. Love you guys. Like I said, we started with Blumberg when we really started our growth, and that made a huge difference. To be able to summarize the ROI, I think it would be almost impossible to add that all up right up front because we tried so many things. But overall, during our time at Blumberg, we have gone from just a little over $1 million a year to about $7 million a year. And that's just been in a few, I think 3-4 years. Blumberg has been key in that. They've pulled up our new patient sales. They've also pulled up our implant leads and helped us be able to learn how to convert those a lot better.
What it has been like working with Blumberg Digital is nothing but amazing. Everything that we need is all in one spot. Anytime we have any questions or need something edited or updated, anything like that, we can always call and we get our answers right away. So it's super helpful. For someone who thinks that their marketing is good and that they're A-okay, you need to switch right now. No ifs, ands, or buts. It is literally going to change your entire office, and it will literally improve your finances because they are going to take you to a whole new level. It might be more expensive than what you're paying now, but I can tell you right now it's worth it, because if you're not going to at least double your profit off of what they're doing, you will triple it, because they are that amazing. Like, they will help you get to where you want to be, and there is no ceiling.
My experience with Blumberg Digital has been great so far. We have been working with SEO. We've been working with building our websites, and you guys have been walking us through responding with reviews and creating review games, getting the team on board with asking for more reviews, and it's really been a huge driver to the practice. I will say one of the #1 ways that patients find us are through our reviews. I do dedicate that a lot to the help that we've received from Blumberg. I feel like they excel in one-on-one contact. They're very hands-on. They're very, checking in with you constantly, making sure that you're taking care of your handle. You've got everything you need. If you have any questions or if you need help with anything, they're just a call away or an email away, and response times are really fast as well. So it's really easy to get a very quick answer to maybe a quick question you might have. Some wins and successes that I'd like to share with Blumberg, or that I've received from Blumberg Digital, has really been helping me personally, I guess, in growing as a marketing person, as a professional. I didn't really have much marketing experience prior to working with Blumberg, and I think I've been able to take a lot of the tools and techniques and tricks from Blumberg and to grow not only myself as a professional in marketing, but also with the practice, and being able to relate that to the doctors and get the doctors' names out there and get our SEO up. I knew nothing about SEO prior to working with Blumberg, so it's been really helpful. Some marketing tips and tricks that I'd like to share with other people that I have learned over the years has been to just simply ask your patients how their visit was. That was the biggest thing for me, was asking patients, how did it go today? How did your experience end up with our office? What did you think about our doctor, our staff, anything? Because like I said before, people find us through reviews online, and reviews these days are a huge driving factor and a driving force in the industry, and getting people healthy and getting them comfortable with even going into a dental practice and getting the care that they need.
There was also time to celebrate. The gala was unforgettable, a night of connection, reflection, and pure joy. We raised our glasses to progress, partnerships, and the future of dentistry.
And they help us see the possibilities. And with that, we made the decision to sign up.
From that moment, everything changed.
Putting up with me and my stubborn New York ass. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
To every attendee, speaker, and friend, thank you for making MGE's 2025 Owners Conference extraordinary. We're honored to grow alongside this community. If you're ready to elevate your marketing and your practice, Blumberg Digital is here to help.